What is up, honey boo boos? My name is Jun Xian. This video is a very special video because I am going to be writing a letter to myself to see in 4 years time. And the reason why I thought of doing this video is because this video is totally inspired by TSL's Rainer's YouTube channel. So I just saw it literally 2 minutes before making this video. And I thought that it would be such a great idea for me to do this. And in fact, I am turning 19 this year. So great reflection points, although people might say 18 is a special number and you should have started when you were 18. But well, I only saw Rainer's YouTube channel video just a couple of minutes ago. So here I am, and I'm gonna make my pit stop in life to write a letter to myself. Also, I'm going to be writing it with this pen over here. Oh my god, it really focuses when I use my hand. The reason why I'm using this is because this is the legit pen that makes your writing look so artistic, authentic, and it looks like I'm doing some kind of Chinese calligraphy. Because even when I write with Chinese characters with this pen, it is so traditional looking, and that's the reason why I'm using this. This came from Japan, and no wonder it is really amazing. Why I think now is a great time to start writing is because if I were to predict what happened to me in the next few years, which is until 4 years time, when I have this letter and I see this letter again, right? The thing is that I would have already gone through national service, which is a compulsory military conscription for all males in Singapore. I'm not sure whether I would have done national service just yet, but I would have already started. After I come out of NS, the plan is that I would have already started working. I would start applying for jobs and see how it goes. But there are also a few things I have to keep in mind. My personality and how I think that as a male in Singapore going through NS, it could be a turning point in life, because it is a compulsory event that happens and it is definitely inevitable. Let's start writing the letter. I'm going to start off with the very basic formats. And by the way, I'm using this really old I Love My Library by the National Library of Singapore. I think they don't have this anymore. But it's always great that I have a cardboard behind the paper so that it doesn't, it gives the fullest of the ink of the pen. You know what I mean. I'm gonna start off with Dear Jun Xian, because that's my name, y'all. I'm gonna start off with, how are you? Are you? Or not are you? I think I would say, I would say, I got a correction tape. I would say, I hope that you are in the pink of health, because health is very important. Okay, then I'm gonna say in 2024, 4 years before today, as in the day I'm gonna read this. So today, I assume, because I have to tell myself what I'm thinking back 4 years before, because it might be a life-changing event in the next 4 years, so I don't know. I assume that you have completed NS, National Service. I'm just gonna put NS, and with the slash and NS. Then I'm gonna say, I assume that you have completed NS and do not intend on further studies. I assume that you will resume teaching as a career. Yeah. Okay, so that is just what I want to say. I want myself to be reminded of the humanity and the gentleness and the softness that I feel like I would lose in national service. And the reason why is because you are thrown in this military environment You don't connect with people of different age groups. And when I'm a teacher, I have to work with students that are maybe younger or older than me. I have no idea what kind of teaching I'm going to progress to, but I'm assuming that I would push to the younger side, so maybe primary school or secondary school. And if I lack that kind of humanity, I'm too stern, too strict, just unfriendly, because military is a totally different vibe. So what I'm getting here is that I want to remind myself that I have to retain this quality of a teacher, unique to a teacher, and it has to still stay with me. And if it stays with me, that means technically I naturally am a teacher for life, or say like this is part of my personality that doesn't change. But one thing about NS also I have to remind myself is that it can get very tough, because 2 years in camp, it really changes your perspective. I want to remind myself that it is just part of your life, and when you are out there, it is totally different. So I want to keep reminding myself to always keep that strong personality that I have, that is very well-rounded, and I'm not like a person that lacks emotional intelligence, you know. Okay, but anyway, I'm just going to write something along that line, and if you get it. So I'm going to say, in whatever you do, be it your future career,
know that you were a teacher once. The reason you became a teacher was because you wanted to help others.
you possess the qualities of not only a teacher, but an advocate for kindness. You are patient. Patient is very important, by the way. I would say like, I would be strict when I have to, and I will most of the time, like naturally, like very tuned down, chill, soft-spoken person. So I would say
Naturally quiet and reserved, I would say. Although a lot of people at my work at school won't agree with this, but yes.
this allowed you to connect with people. By the way, it's these allowed you to connect with people of diverse age and culture. And then the next paragraph will be, I know NS can be tough. You have to be mentally and physically strong, which I'm not, to withstand military styles and obligations. I know you are not. I got to capitalize not. What?
You have to be mentally and physically strong.
Which I'm not. The cap. The cap. I couldn't get the cap off. Okay, I got it with my nails. Oh my god, that's the first time I struggle opening up the... I think because it's new. By the way, I didn't show you guys. This is the current tape that I'm using. You are not of those standards. At the end of the day, I just want you to know that it is still possible to be a kind-hearted person after NS. Your qualities are surely outstanding and empowering. Regards, Jun Xian. 2024. The date today is let me take a look. What is it? 14th of March. I would like to clearly state that I'm always very concerned about what's gonna happen in NS and how that changed me, because because I'm a guy that is not naturally like stern, strict. Like, I know I have to be when I have to be, but I'm not like naturally like in military. I always have to like draw back. Like, I actually have an interest in what I do, and that's why I keep doing it. And it's not because of there's something I feel like. I'm looking into things that will bring me through the long term instead of the things that bring me through the short term. So I'm really very worried for Jun Xian in the next 4 years because of NS and how it can potentially change me and as a person. I just want to remind myself in 4 years, and probably in 4 years I would watch this video of myself doing this letter. I would say keep to your moral values, keep them really closely to your heart, because you know that's where and what got you started in this career that this is another story for another day, but this is the career that everybody kind of discouraged you from pursuing. And also it was your courage that allowed you to pursue this career, which brought you a lot of experience, widening that perspective. I hope that Jun Xian from now, in 4 years time, will know the impact that he has made to the people around him for the past few years. And as of now, I'm writing this letter. And also, it is very important to always treasure this part of yourself that in the military, they may consider it as weak, which is not true, because this is the quality that many women have. And not saying that no guys have it, but to be down to earth with kids, to be down to earth with people who are of different ages, you have to have that quality. And I think that you have that quality. I possess that quality. So I want myself to keep that with me, even if I have to go through the military, even if I have to go through the military styles, the strict, the sternness, I have to push through, and I have to tell myself that this is worth it. Your qualities are greatly appreciated, and do not care about what other people have to say. So it's a really short letter, really short. This video that accompanies with this letter, I think will make a long way. It will really impact me. So
alright, it is time to seal this up. This is a really old envelope from SPH. I know I got two companies like National Library and SPH over here, but hey, then where do you get all these things, y'all? Okay, I'm gonna just put this in. I think it fits perfectly, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. Okay, no, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna fold this. Sorry, I'm gonna fold this. It looks perfect though, like if you look at this, like it looks perfect, but it's a bit like popping out. So yeah, I'm gonna put it like that.
Actually, I could have written something down here like Jun Xian 2028. You see, I could write it like that. Look at that. There you go. Do you see that? I'm gonna put this in a box that is located in the corner of my room, which you probably wouldn't see, and I wouldn't really touch that box. I never really touched that box. So thanks for watching this video. Really thank you for just sitting through this entire video and writing process. That's it. Bye bye.